Hi guys, we're live as I promised. And Lookie just jumped on my shoulder, which was so cute. She just ate a 1-day-old chick, so she's definitely going to poop on me. Yay, how exciting. So yeah, I'm just waiting until you guys are coming online. I hope there's someone out there. I think I'm live streaming around the same time that I did yesterday, and I am going to make sure I am live streaming at different times. Hi George, welcome to this live stream. But today I could only do it right now because I had to work before I did this. Hi Kelly, welcome. Hey Soham. So I just wanted to mention in this live stream as well that Lookie and I have a new Instagram account because are you going to poop, Lookie? Hi Melissa. Because she is definitely going to poop. Can you? Ah no, don't poop on my head. You're stuck in my hair. Go sit on the chair and then you can poop on the chair first. Go sit here. She doesn't want to leave my side, you guys. That's actually kind of cute. Okay, so I was saying that we have a new Instagram account because the old one apparently got hacked. I didn't follow. See, she just pooped. And she, oh, Lookie, what are you doing? And she just missed me. Everything is on the floor, so that's good. I will clean that up later. I'm so chaotic, like always. I was saying, my old Instagram account got hacked because it was constantly adding new friends, like it made me follow thousands of people I wasn't even interested in, like models and let's readjust the camera a bit. Oops. Oh my god, this is worse. Like that? Nah. Anyway, so my old Instagram account made me follow all kinds of people I wasn't even interested in, and it were like wannabe models who posted pictures of their naked butts and stuff like that. Really nasty. Well, nasty, I wouldn't call it nasty. Everyone can do what they want, but it made me follow people I didn't want to follow, and I thought it was just a bug. So I asked my plus daughter if she knew how to fix it, and she was like, oh no, your account has been hacked. So I decided to make a new one, and I've already put the link in the description box of this live stream, so you guys can go and check it out if you would like to do so. No, Lookie, you're staying with us today. Let's adjust the camera so that she is more visible. My TV is still on. Hi, Citrus Statue Minds of Me. Welcome. Welcome, Stormcraft. Milena, welcome. Everyone welcome. Oh yeah, Kelly, sure. I'll send you the link to my Instagram in a private message. I can do that, no worries. Apparently, Lookie wants to climb the computer and my desk. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Mwah. So yeah, I kind of wanted to put some attention on the fact that we do have a new Instagram, and I will not be using the old Instagram account anymore. I've tried to close it down. I have no idea if I have succeeded in doing so. But I will not be using that account anymore. So everything concerning Lookie will go on my new Instagram account, which you can find in the description box of this live stream. And I also have created, I'm sorry for the mess in my house, you guys. That's because we need to deliver all of these magazines, and it has no use. Lookie, stay in the picture, please. It has no use cleaning until we have delivered all of the magazines. So I just clean on Thursdays or Fridays when we have delivered all of the magazines for sure. So I have also created another Instagram account for my eating disorder recovery channel. But that one I will not link down below in this video because I've already mentioned that I don't want certain people who might be following me here to, oh my God, to follow me on that new channel. So if you want to subscribe to my new eating disorder recovery channel and my eating disorder recovery Instagram, then please email me at elke.emmerman@telenet.be, and then I will send you the link in a private email. So my email address is elke.emmerman@telenet.be. Voila. There's Lookie. Ah, she's disappeared. She's there again. She's disappeared. She's there again. George MML, do you stream every day? I am going to try, George. People have asked for more live streams, so I'm gonna try to live stream every day, except for the weekends, because I have my plus daughter here every 2 weeks, and of course I also have a life and a boyfriend. So, but during the week I'm going to try to live stream every day, or maybe even 2 times a day, but at least once every day. But I will also keep uploading. Oh, come on. I will also keep uploading the edited videos that I usually make, you know, which aren't live. But the fun part about live streaming is that I don't have to edit all of this. I can just decide to go online whenever I have half an hour or even 15 minutes free. And I can just, you know, just install my webcam. I can just install my webcam and decide to live stream, and then I have a fun video for you guys. Whereas the other videos, I still have to edit, upload, and that's a lot of work. So I'm super busy lately, so I'm glad I can at least still live stream. Yes, it does take an hour of my day, but like another regular video, which may be way shorter, takes hours and hours because you have to edit and you want it to be a good video. I'm not saying perfect because I do not actually put that much effort in my videos. I could be like other YouTubers, and I do want eventually to make this my job, but that takes a lot of time, and I just don't have the patience. I like productivity. I like to upload a lot of videos, so I do put a lot of effort in my videos, but not as much effort as I should probably to become a YouTube celebrity or whatever. But I'm just a really honest and open person, so I'm not going to edit everything until it's perfect, because that's not me. I'm not perfect. This channel isn't perfect. Oh yes, AB. I have a daughter, but it's not my own biological daughter. It's a plus daughter, so it's the biological daughter of my boyfriend. He is divorced. Ah, Melissa, I'm so sorry. I always live stream when you are making, when you are getting ready to go to sleep. Yeah, Lookie really wants to fly around in the house, which she has already done every day of this week. So she's actually spoiled. She has nothing to complain about. Iridescent Rose says, "Oh, Lookie is so cute." Yeah, I think so too. And she's really being a star in this YouTube live stream. She's really being very camera genetic. Oh, thanks, George. It's so cool that you work at a Birds of Prey center. I love that. Wow, it's 7:38 in where you live. For this dog place, it's very early, apparently. Thank you for joining us anyways. AB, what is your opinion of the United States? Oh, wow. I love the US. I don't like your president. I think he's a narcissist and a very ignorant, stupid man. I'm so sorry if I'm insulting anyone who is a fan of Trump. So I don't like your president. You know, I like the States. I would love to go on a vacation there and go to all of the amusement parks and do all of the roller coasters and just go hiking in nature as well. What I don't like about the States is that they don't have a good system for people who are sick. They don't have a good insurance plan. A lot of people can't afford it. And what else don't I like? I don't like the way the US government is promoting an unhealthy diet. Because a lot of, well, at least we Europeans, we look at Americans as being we think most of them are unhealthy. They always tell me here that in America there are a lot of obese people who are really suffering because they're addicted to fast food. And I can totally understand, because it's not, if you're obese, it's not your fault. It's the food industry. They keep trying to get people hooked, and it starts when you're a child. You know, they make all of this candy and they put so much in it on purpose to make you addicted. And that's something I find really sad about the US. But for the rest, I actually like the US. Like in Belgium and in a lot of European countries, the US is like really cool. We'll have t-shirts with USA on it, and like everyone knows Hollywood. We here in Belgium, we all watch American TV shows like The Big Bang, Friends, Will and Grace, and American movies. So we really like the USA, actually. Hi, Monster Videos. Oh, AB, yes, I know. We used to call. That is so cute, Lookie. And you are so close to my microphone, which you are probably going to attack in a few seconds. She's looking like, what is this? What? What is this weird thing? Is this the leg of a one-day-old chick? It's obviously not, Lookie. The legs of a one-day-old chicks are not black. Unless it's a black chick. I'm so not funny. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we used to call it a stepson or daughter as well. But then everyone decided that that was an ugly word, because we all think of Cinderella when we say stepdaughter or stepson. So we decided to call it a plus daughter or plus son, because apparently it's nicer to say that. Monster Video says, I should be working on something at school, but I rather watch Lookie being cute. Oh no! I'm having a bad influence on you, Monster Videos. What should I do now? Go work for school. I will live stream again later. I promise. Stay in school and don't do drugs. Whoa, it's 5:30 a.m. where AB is, and yet you are awake. Congrats. Okay, George, bye. Thank you for having joined us. Oh, AB says, if you ever come to the West LA area, California, ooh, that is so nice. Feel free to let me know. And yes, I agree with you regarding our broken healthcare system. Yeah. Thank you, AB. That is so nice for inviting me. I will definitely let you know. Because going on a vacay in the USA is really expensive. Look, he's being so funny. It's really expensive for us Belgians. Hi, Hector Hernandez. Welcome to this live stream. She's chirping into the mic. This is so adorable. I still have a picture of the children of my best friend there. It's like I never clean my whiteboard. Do I even use it? Like I use it once and then I never clean it and I never reuse it. And my plus daughter took all of the pencils with her to her mother, and then I had to babysit the two children of my best friend. And they wanted to draw, and I was like, well, I'm so sorry, but I don't have any pencils anymore. And I was like, but you can draw on my whiteboard. And they were so proud of their pictures. I was like, I can't just erase it. And now it's been there for like at least 3 weeks. Funny. My nose is so itchy. Wow. You guys can always ask us questions, by the way. Oh, Tomato Cheesecake says, whiteboards are actually the best thing to draw on, though. I agree. It's also better for the environment, right? At least we're not wasting paper. Oh, Lookie. You're so special. Yes. No, don't bite my finger. I don't have food. I don't. A little badass. Melissa asks, was it Backup who was barking earlier on? Probably, because the other dogs in this area are smaller dogs. I didn't hear him bark. I was too busy talking to you guys, probably. But yeah, if you heard a big dog barking, then yes, that was Backup. Hector asks, do you ever let Lookie fly around outside? Will he fly off and never return? Well, I get this question a lot, actually. And yes, I will let him or her, because we don't know for sure if it's a he or a she. I will let him fly outside, but not freely. I will always put, well, I always say her, so sorry, gonna switch to her. I always put her on a very long leash when I fly her. I would be able to fly her freely, but I will only do that if I have telemetry to put on her feet so that I can track her down if she were to fly away and not come back, because that can always happen. No matter how great the bond between you and your owl, that can always happen. And captive owls cannot survive in the wild anymore. So if you don't find your owl within 2 weeks, it's probably dead, and that's super sad. So that's why I will only fly her with telemetry if I want to fly her freely. Hi Trish, welcome to this live stream. Yeah, Melissa, Backup and Lookie are not best friends yet, but sometimes Lookie does tolerate him, and he tolerates her just fine. Actually, he would like to be friends, but she's like, no, 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 stay away. I don't like big dogs. But sometimes she stays surprisingly calm when he comes close. It depends. The body language Lookie has right now is that she wants to fly. Her wings are like hanging a bit open. And the first time she did this, I literally called up my mentor and was like, oh my God, I think my owl hurt its wings because they are like hanging. And he was like, oh no, that just means she's ready to fly. So now you guys know. Trish K says, finally got here before you're just finishing, lol. Yeah, that's always a problem. Does Lookie eat live rodents? No, Hector, she doesn't, because in Belgium it's forbidden to give your owl live mice or one-day-old chicks. I think that's a good thing, but it's weird because it is allowed to give your snake live prey, like mice, but not your bird. So that's a bit weird, but I'm fine with it. I just give her frozen one-day-old chicks, mainly. And in winter, I also give her frozen mice, rats, baby rats, because they all contain different nutrients. Of course, I thaw them first. I don't give them when they're still frozen. That would be bad. So I hope that answers your question. Samana says, I love Lookie. She looks like she's wearing long johns. I do not know what long johns are. A kind of pants, I assume. Good morning, Joker Harley. It's good to, well, see you too, Joker Harley, because I can't see you. I can only see your profile picture. Yeah, I'm glad I found the time to live stream again today. I was thinking, I wanted to live stream today and just put the camera on, just aim the camera towards Lookie, and then I wanted to show you guys how she eats a one-day-old chick, but Robert, who is my boyfriend, accidentally gave her her one-day-old chick already today, so I couldn't do it anymore. But I might do that tomorrow or this week, and I don't know what you guys are thinking about that. Is it a good idea or not? Or is it too disgusting for you guys? I would just talk so you would hear me and you would be able to ask questions, because I can always read the live chat. But the camera would be on just Lookie. And I was also thinking if you guys would be interested in doing something different. I could, for example, I have a ghost story to tell. And I'm adult, so maybe it's a bit childish. And it's not, it is a real story that I like experienced myself. And I was thinking, like, would it be interesting to tell you guys while I'm just sitting here with Lookie? Or are you guys like, we don't like ghost stories, or we think it's ridiculous or childish or whatever? It actually happened though, and you can, if I tell it, you can make of it whatever you want. I'm just gonna tell it how I experienced it, and yeah, I'm pretty sure there is life after death right now because this actually happened, and I thought about it so many times, and it's, if you would have been there, then you would also be like, okay, ghosts exist. Because if you were there, there was no way the person I was with at that time could have tricked me, or like, it could not have been a hoax. It was just impossible. and you could feel it in the air, like, you know, when all of the hair on your arms and your neck just stands up spontaneously because it's so, the air, it's weird. The air changes when there is an actual ghost present in the room with you. The air changes. You can literally feel it physically. So I was thinking about doing maybe a live stream and telling you guys about that story while Lookie was sitting here. I'm just reading your comments. Oh, Joker's Harley loves ghost stories. Haha, you better tell it. Might be a bit too grim for me. Okay, HM Koi, if it's too grim, you'll see, I'll put it in the title, like my ghost story, so if you want to skip that video, then you can totally do that. Hi, Arsing Kahal. I've been fine, thank you. How have you been? Okay, Melissa would like the ghost story as well. Arsing Kahal, we're not talking about ghosts yet, but I was just saying to asking everyone if they would like to hear a ghost story. Wow, a real ghost story that I myself have experienced once. I was asking everyone if they thought it was a good idea or not. Great. Okay, so I guess almost everyone wants to hear the story. I will do it in the next video because, you know, the title of this video is already about the Instagram account, and, you know, I don't want to run out of ideas and out of videos, so I'm just going to keep you guys, how do you say that in English? Excited about the next video. It's something to look forward to, right? Yay! Someone asked a question and I read it and I still have to answer to it. Oh yeah, does Lookie make a lot of noise at night? No, not at all. She does, we do live in a bigger house right now. I used to live in a studio, so she would sleep with me in the same room. I would be on a mezzanine above the living room, but it was an open space, you know. So I know from back when I lived there that she doesn't make any noise at night. And I don't think that that has changed. We do live in a bigger house now, so I don't always hear her, I think, when she makes a noise. The thing she does do sometimes, and that is scary as hell, sometimes in the middle of the night, she will screech like in a demonic way. And like the first time she did this, I almost got a heart attack. She will also do this very early in the morning sometimes. And just this one time, it's like she does it once and then she doesn't do it anymore. And it sounds frustrated, to be honest. She usually does it when it's really early and I'm making something in the kitchen. If I haven't given her any attention right away and I'm in the kitchen kind of ignoring her, she will screech in this frustrated way, but it sounds demonic. And like the first time she did it, I did not expect it. Well, to be honest, I never expect it. I almost died, you guys. I swear I'm gonna live a year less long because I was so startled by this. I was actually scared when I heard it until I realized, oh, this is Lookie screeching in a very demonic way. It was the first time she did it. I never heard it before, so you guys can imagine, like, oh, and it was so loud. So yeah, but for the rest, she doesn't make any noise at night. She will actually sleep when we sleep, and when we're home, she will also take naps. But it is a night owl, normally speaking, but I feel like captive owls adapt to their humans. Like right now, she's obviously taking kind of a nap, but she's not really sleeping. She's always still aware of her surroundings, which is a good thing because if she were to be living in the wild, she'd have to be aware all of the time because there might always be predators and stuff. Arsin Kalal says, Ouija board, ever tried? No, I've never tried a Ouija board and I never will because I don't know what is true and not true about the paranormal world and how we see it in movies and stuff. But they say you can invite bad ghosts and demons like that, and I do not want that in my life, people. Can you imagine? I don't know if it's real or not, but I do not want to take the risk. So I'm never gonna try that. Not even if you give me $1,000,000 or euros. Never. Never, ever, ever. Oh, HM Koi says, I meant Grim when you were talking about feeding Lookie. Oh, I totally misunderstood that. Okay, in that case, I will also put it very clearly in the title. If I would do such a live stream, I would probably call it Watch My Barn Owl Eat a One-Day-Old Chick Live or something. So then you can skip that video if you want. Because I can totally understand that that would be a bit grim. But it is a dead one-day-old chick. It's already dead, so it's not suffering anymore. Yes, Melissa, thank you so much for correcting my English or helping me. I did mean that I wanted to keep you guys in suspense for the next video. Thank you so much. Monster Video says, how is that possible that Lookie is so cute? I know, she is so cute. Joker's Harley asks, how did Lookie adjust to the new house? She adjusted just fine, actually. She was curious in the beginning, and I could see that she did realize that we moved, but she was not stressed at all. Not like a dog or a cat is stressed sometimes. It's like she couldn't care less. I'm sure she's really glad that we have a big garden, but for the rest, she couldn't care less. Hi Victoria, welcome to this live stream. Hector asks, does Lookie poop a lot besides the owl pellets that come out of her mouth? Yes, Hector, she does poop a lot. The past few weeks, every time I wanted to record a video with her, which took me about 30 minutes tops. I'm not talking about live streams, I'm talking about the regular videos, which I edit afterwards. She pooped 3 times at least in every single video. So she does poop a lot, and it really depends on how much she has eaten. Yeah, Chocus Harley, I agree that Ouija boards are bad. So you're saying you have experience with Ouija boards? Do you have a ghost story? I'm never gonna try it. No worries, Stormcraft. Arshin Kalal asks, does Lookie has a boyfriend? Lookie does not have a boyfriend. And I will never breed with her either. Hi Craig. Oh, it's so cool that you're calling me Ellie. I love it. Oh, Melissa asks, when is Lookie's birthday? Well, I would have to look up the exact day, but I still have that on my hard drive. But it is in June, I think. Oh my god, I am the worst owl mother ever. Like, I don't know Lookie's birthday. I have it on hard drive, but I'm really bad at celebrating dates. Like, for example, every year my boyfriend and I are together. He's like, "Oh, don't you remember? Today's a special day." And I'm like, "Really? I don't. What special? What special day? I'm not romantic. I don't know. I guess I don't celebrate birthdays for some reason." But you know what? I will look it up for you guys and I will make a video about that. How about that, Melissa? I will make a video especially for you and I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper. What's Lookie's birthday? And also the ghost story, because I'm really excited about it now, but I know myself, I'm probably gonna forget. Because I have lots of plans every day and then sometimes I forget. Hello, the blackbird. Oh, blackbird is from Germany. Greetings back from Belgium. Hector asks, have you ever needed to take Lookie to the veterinarian because she was sick? No, knock on wood. I have never taken her to the vet because she has never been sick. Knock on wood again. I learned during my falconry training how to prevent your owl from getting sick. And of course, your owl can still get sick no matter what you do. But I feel like I've taken really good care of Lookie, and that really helps in keeping her healthy. So I keep her at a healthy weight. I will lower her weight sometimes. In winter, I make her gain weight. I haven't even dewormed her yet. As long as it's not necessary, I won't do it because barn owls and owls in general can become really sick and sometimes even die because of the deworming treatment. It's really tough on owls actually. So I would rather not do it if it's not necessary. Of course, if she has worms, then I have to do it or else she will die. So if I have to do it, I have to do it. But predictive text. Oh, Craig. Oh, Craig, you probably wanted to say Elke, but your autocorrect said Ellie or something. But that's cool. Oh my god, Joker's Harley has had a really bad experience with the Ouija board, and because of the Ouija board, he had a bad entity attached to him. And he finally got rid of the bad entity, which took years. Oh my god, I'm so glad you got rid of it. That must have been terrifying and so stressful. Monster Videos asks, would you ever travel to Czech Republic or have you been there? I haven't been there yet and I would definitely travel there. I think nature will be really beautiful there as well. Yeah, I would love to go there. Melissa says I'm not a bad owl mother. Thanks. Yeah, Joker's Harley says, contacting the deceased is not always what it seems. The evil spirits can disguise themselves as a loved one. Yeah, I guess that's possible. Oh, Monster Videos says, I would love to meet you. Well, I would love to meet you too. So if I ever come to your country, I will contact you. Lookie's like a statue. Do you guys hear my dog barking? Melissa, that was my dog backup. We have this neighbor, and he always comes and take care of his chickens. He keeps chickens in his garden, and whenever he comes to his garden, Lookie barks at him. He doesn't trust the guy, and I can totally understand why. We have good neighbors, but just that neighbor is special. Let's keep it at that. Joker's Harley asks, would you ever travel to the States? Yes, I would. I mentioned earlier in this video that I would love to go to the States. I would love to go to California, Hawaii. I would love to do the famous roller coasters. What are those parks called in the US? I don't know what the parks are called anymore. You know, the parks with the famous big roller coasters? I love roller coasters. The scarier, the better. Oh, Monster Videos, you're so excited. That's so cute. Oh, Six Flags. Thank you for the help, Joker Charlie, but I don't mean Six Flags, actually. We have Six Flags here in Belgium, too. Now it's called Walibi again. They changed it to Six Flags, and now they changed it to Walibi again. It's not... I don't think it's Disney either. Theme parks. Yes, it's a theme park. The Black Bird says, I have seen people training their birds of prey so they follow them free flying like a well-trained dog. Is that possible with Lookie too? I see you only fly her with a leash. Well, the Black Bird, that's a really good question. It is possible with Lookie too, but what you probably haven't noticed is that the falconers who fly their birds freely have put telemetry on the feet of their bird, because every falconer loses his birds on occasion when flying them freely. It's not because you haven't seen it happen yet that it never happens. Even the best falconers lose their birds, and if they don't use telemetry and they don't find their birds within 2 weeks, then the birds die because they can't hunt anymore, because they have always lived in captivity. So it is possible. I can totally do that with Lookie, but she might fly away once in a while, and I do not want to take the risk of losing her. I care too much about her to not fly her with telemetry, and telemetry is really expensive. The cheapest telemetry might be 700 euros or 1,000 euros. For me, that's really expensive. So as long as I don't have that, I do not want to fly her without a leash. But she can do it already. Like, she's very well trained. Also, like even falconers who don't use telemetry, first of all, in my opinion, they are bad falconers because they don't care enough about their birds. A lot of falconers who don't use telemetry are like, well, this bird that I'm flying right now does not cost a lot of money, so if I lose it and it dies, I can just buy a new one and retrain it. They will care more about their more expensive birds, and barn owls aren't really that expensive. So a lot of falconers fly their owls without a leash because they're like, well, if I lose it, I'll buy another one. Also, I'm not saying that all falconers do this, but there are a lot of falconers who completely starve their birds. And that is why you see the birds coming towards the falconer like really fast every time. It seems like they are super well trained, which a lot of times they are, but if you starve your bird before a demonstration, then of course it will come to you super fast. Of course it will seem super well trained, but it's actually starving, and you do not want to know how many times it happens that a bird falls dead from the sky during a flying demonstration because it has been starved before the demonstration. The reason it drops dead during the demonstration is because it has been starving. its sugar levels drop suddenly, and when that happens, the bird just loses consciousness and dies. And that's really sad. That happens a lot in the falconry world. And I haven't made videos about this yet, but I've been wanting to. And that is something that the regular people, and by that I mean people who haven't enjoyed a falconry education, don't realize. So they are always super impressed when a falconer does really well with his birds without a leash and stuff. But behind the scenes, it might be another story. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the falconer you saw does that. It could be a great falconer who doesn't starve his birds. And I'm not saying you're a bad person either because you don't use telemetry. You might never have lost a bird and think it will not happen to you, or you might be like super confident that you will find your owl back. I don't know why you would train your owl without telemetry. I'm not saying you're a bad person if you're not training your bird with telemetry. I'm just saying that it's my opinion that it's better to do it with telemetry if you want to fly your owl freely. Yes, thank you. Filthy Shorts. Filthy Shorts, I love your name. It's called Universal Studios. Thank you so much. That's the one I wanted to... Yeah, that's the one I want to visit. And apparently Busch Gardens also has a roller coaster, but I have never heard of Busch Gardens. Sorry. HM Coy says, sometimes dogs are just being silly. I thought for the longest time that dogs had an extra sense to tell creepy people bye, but my dog had definitely let me down a few times. Yeah, I feel like it's not always a sign that people are bad or something if your dog doesn't like them. Does Lookie interact well with other owls? Thank you, Hector, for asking so many questions. It keeps the live stream going. She does not interact well with other owls, and I have talked about this before, because owls don't get along with each other unless they are imprinted on each other. Lookie is imprinted on humans. She was taken from the nest when she was about 3 days old, and the moment she opened her eyes, we, humans, were the first thing she saw. If you want to imprint an owl on other owls, then you have to leave it in the nest for a little bit longer. But that will also have as a consequence that it will be less imprinted on humans. So it will be like 50-50. If you imprint it on owls, then your owl will get along with other owls, but only if the other owls are about the same size, because the bigger owls, like an eagle owl, for example, will eat a barn owl or a little owl or a rufous-legged owl. And a barn owl might also eat a little owl or a burrowing owl. So, no, Lookie does not interact well with other owls. She has met other owls, though, and I have made a video about that. You can go check that out if you want. She has met other owls on falconry demonstrations. But what happens during falconry demonstrations is we put the owls next to each other, but we keep them at a safe distance. So they can look at each other, they can hear each other, they can smell each other if they have a sense of smell. But I also made a video about owls probably not having a very good sense of smell. But they can't touch each other. So if they fly off of their perch, they can't touch each other and kill each other, you know? Oh, Monster Video says, right now you made my day great. I was dealing with rejection from my crush, so thank you for making me happy. Aw, you were in love and she rejected you? That's so sad. She doesn't know what she's missing. Oh my God, Craig, I did not know that it was your mom and dad who lost your owl while you were on holiday. I can so understand that you were devastated. Oh my God, I would be. And it's like you can't be mad at them, right? Oh, but the grief. I thought you lost it, Craig. I'm so sorry. I thought I must have missed that part. I thought you lost it. Not that I was like, oh, Craig lost his owl. Not at all. I would never be like that. But it's it's so sad. I'm so sorry for you. Oh yeah, and you, Craig also says I would never fly mine free. That's what I thought actually, Craig. Because you seem like a very experienced falconer to me, actually. Oh, Melissa asks, this is random, but has the preview link been working for the Lookie calendar? No, still not, Melissa. I have two links. Like, I have a website where I sell calendars for everyone who is like, what calendar? I do sell calendars, and the link to the site works. And I have 3 calendars on there right now. And 2 of them can be previewed before buying them, but there's one that can't be previewed. I don't know why. I should delete it and make a new one. I will do that eventually if I find the time. But I don't think it's ever gonna work, Melissa. I'm so sorry. So I will create a new one if you want. Hector says, what has been the longest time you have been away from Lookie? The longest time I have been away from Lookie. I think it's a weekend. I think it's 3 days, guys. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, 3 days, I think. Yeah, actually, 3 days, I think. Yeah. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna end the live stream here because my boyfriend is about to leave to his second job, and I kind of want to cuddle him and say goodbye, and you know, because I'm gonna miss him. Melissa's gonna buy a calendar. Thank you so much. It really supports me. So I hope everyone is gonna buy a calendar. Because come on, it's almost New Year's and stuff. So, oh cool, yeah, peace out, filthy shorts. Ah. Thank you, everyone. Okay, have a nice day, guys. And Lookie and I will see you guys. My cord isn't long enough. Well, it is, but it's stuck. Lookie and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys. Thank you for joining us today. Love you.